I'm Dave Palumbo, founder of Species Nutrition. From my earliest bodybuilding days, I believed in only putting the best in my body. And that lives on in the Species Nutrition line of products. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
Hi, this is John Hansen. We are at the Arnold Classic meet and greet, and I'm here with Dr. Sunny Andrews. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So, Sunny, how did you do at the Olympia? I interviewed you there, and that was the first wellness contest at the Olympia.
It was. I got 6th place at the first Olympia this past October.
And were you happy with that?
I was happy because it was my first time at Olympia. I knew that I could bring a better package though, but I was definitely happy to be there, and there was just such amazing women on stage. It was something to be proud of for sure.
Now, there's kind of a short time period between the between the Olympia and this contest here in March. So what have you done to prepare and make improvements?
Well, there's been 3 competitions that I competed in since then.
Oh.
I competed in, so there's been 3 pro shows, which was a great opportunity for me to get some feedback from judges and really figure out what I needed to improve on.
Okay.
And the things that I needed to improve on most were more like my presentation than it was kind of revamping my physique.
Okay.
So I had the opportunity to really put time into my posing this prep, and just 2 hours a day, nonstop, practicing my posing, and just finessing a little things here and there with my physique. But I really figured out how to peak myself, how to get into peak condition with doing 9 pro shows last year.
Wow,
so that was something that I really, was able to get better at, and then with my posing. So I'm bringing a whole new package.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
So you did 3 shows after the Olympia before this?
Yes, I competed at the Monterrey show in Mexico, the Ben Weider Natural Show where I won and got my Olympia qualifications for next year, and at the Austin Pro Show. Yeah.
Wow, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of momentum going with you, it seems like. Like I said, last time we talked, you got a lot of social media following, so I think that really helps, right?
I think that having people that genuinely support you, see you working hard, is definitely a motivating factor, because then it's like you don't want to let people down. And when you're in the public eye, people are watching. Yeah. They see when you're bitter, when you don't get where you place. They see when you give up, when you don't place where you want. And then they appreciate when you get back up and try again. And, gaining that social media following definitely gives you, inspiration. And the people that are supporting me, they all look great, and they're doing the same thing I am. Yeah. They're going to the gym too. So it's a really good kind of like positive feedback loop.
Yeah, okay. I was going to ask you if it's a lot of pressure doing that every day, but it doesn't sound like it, right?
I think it would be a lot of pressure if I was trying, or I would be nervous if I wasn't putting the work in. But I feel prepared, so I feel more excited to showcase what I've brought than like nervous or anything like that.
Okay. Well, you look prepared.
Thank you. I feel good.
Okay. All right, for Dr. Sunny Andrews at the Arnold Classic, the first time they're having wellness, right?
This is the first time that there will be wellness there. Yes.
Okay. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Take care.
It was great seeing you.
Good seeing you. This is John Hansen at the Arnold Classic meet and greet. I'm here with Justin Rodriguez, who is one of the dark horses coming into the show. Justin, how you feeling?
Oh, I feel great. Ready for tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, everybody's been watching your pictures on social media, and you look like you're really in shape.
Oh, always we change a lot the last 10 days. I had a good plan with my coach, AJ Sin, and we're ready.
Yeah. Yeah, I worked with AJ before, too, and he always brings his competitors into condition.
Always. He's a fat-footed guy.
Yeah.
Always you need to get in condition to work with him.
Is he putting you through hell?
Oh, sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes.
How'd you feel about 8th place at the Olympia? Because I thought you looked really good there, too.
Oh, I feel great because the year before was 2020. I got 10th place. Okay. Now I moved to a spot 8. Now, to me, I went to get maybe top 6 this year. Yeah. Yeah. That's the point.
Now, how about the Arnold tomorrow or this weekend? What are you feeling? Where would be a satisfactory placing for you?
I don't look at the placing, but I look to bring my best tomorrow. Okay. My best. Okay. We're going to see. I have the best packet ever.
How has it improved from the Olympia?
I gained a little bit more size in my legs. Okay. And more condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed you have really good shape, and I think that's what's standing out on stage. You know, you got that V taper, you got the small waist, back looks really good. So I imagine you're improving on those points too as well.
Yeah, I improve a lot because I asked him to the judge what I need to improve to be better next year. He told me bring up your legs, bring more condition.
Yeah.
I'm ready for tomorrow to bring then the pockets.
Okay. I think you got a lot going for you. I think a lot of people are looking forward to seeing you. You seem like you're the dark horse in the show, so I'm hoping you have a good placing.
Yeah, well, every guy in the show looked great, and we're gonna make a good show for everybody. On the dog, no on the dog, we're ready.
Okay. All right, for Justin Rodriguez at the meet and greet at the Arnold Classic, this is John Hansen.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, buddy. Good luck. Thanks. All right, this is John Hansen at the Arnold Classic meet and greet. I'm here with Jessica Reyes Padilla, always one of the top figure competitors. How you doing, Jessica?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be already on stage. Honestly, I cannot wait.
Yeah. How come? You're in shape, huh?
Oh yes, like I'm ready already.
Yeah.
So I have been ready like since a week ago, and I'm really excited about this show. And I really just want to like show to the judges what I'm bringing this time.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't place as high as you wanted at the Olympia. Did you do another show after the Olympia, before the show?
Oh my God! Like I did 6 other shows.
6 other shows. Wow.
Yes. I did the Olympia. I placed 4th.
Yeah.
Then after that, I did the Kentucky Pro that qualifies me again for Olympia this year.
Okay.
Then after that, I did Legion's Sport Fest in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah.
After that, I did the Texas State Pro AM, and I also did Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
So, and I won all of them.
You won all of them. That's amazing. Yeah, I saw a couple of those on social media.
Yeah, I mean, like last year was pretty amazing. I started with the Puerto Rico Pro Show that I won, and then after that, I did the Orlando Ropa that I also won.
Oh, that one.
So, I mean, like 6 shows from 7 is pretty good.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So you are ready. So you've been on your diet nonstop, right?
Yeah, nonstop. So I think that it's time for me like to give myself like a little bit of joy and eat like some of the things that I love.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm so focused right now, and I really love like to keep myself on track, and especially when you have such an amazing year. So you just want to like keep going because that motivates you just to go for it.
Yeah. I got to give you credit. I mean, you've been a pro now for 10 years, and you're still this hungry. You know, that you did all these shows after the Olympia, and now going into the Arnold, and I could see it in your face. You're still determined, you know?
Yeah, do you remember the first interview that you did for me at the Tampa? Oh my God. He was like the first person who actually interviewed me in my first MPC show, the Team Gardner Extravaganza. It was like amazing, and since then we have been in contact, really good friends, and he have seen my improvements like year by year, show by show, and I always have his support, so thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. It was amazing. Yeah, I remember seeing it. I think it was a novice show, and you came out, and everybody's like, wow, look at that girl. Look at that. I mean, you didn't have half the development you got now, but we could see your potential. We could see your genetics. You know?
Like, honestly, when I started that show, I think that I weighed like 117 pounds. Wow. Now I'm on stage in 139.
Yeah. I know, it's a totally different physique. So, talk about this show now. Are you looking for the win? I mean, who do you think is going to be your tough competition?
Myself.
Yourself. Okay.
I think that is myself. Honestly, like people always, I think, and I know, like Sydney is the 5 times Olympia champion, and we got Natalia who won like 2019 when we got figure.
Yeah.
But I mean, like for me, I'm always like beating myself in every single show that I do. So I always like try like to look as best as I can and look better than the last show that I did. Recording like to the judges last year and their feedback, they were like really impressive of the improvement that I made, especially on my back. The posing and everything have been changing. So I know that what I'm gonna bring tomorrow is something that they haven't seen before.
Wow, that's exciting. Plus all these other shows. I mean, you got to be so. Your stage presence has got to be so right on point.
Oh yeah, everything like the presentation. I'm more relaxed, more confident with myself. Yeah. One of the things that I really realized last year, it was like I wasn't that confident on the time like to get on stage, especially big shows as the Olympia and the Arnold. And I know like the judges can like feel that when you don't have that confidence, and that makes the difference between you and another athlete, especially when you're competing against like one that is already a champion for 4 times. Yeah. But this time, like I know like I have like so much confidence on my package and myself and what I'm bringing that I'm gonna show it in the presentation and my condition.
Yeah. And nothing makes that better than doing more shows. I mean, that's the best way to get confidence, right?
Yeah, I got that pump, I got that motivation, I got that fire in me, and I just want to like keep winning shows and keep like giving like people what they want to see.
Yeah. I could see it, Jessica. You got the eye of the tiger. I think you're going to do it.
Yeah.
All right, we wish you the best of luck. I'll be cheering for you.
Thank you so much.
All right. All right, with the Arnold Classic meet and greet, I'm here with the one and only Breon Ansley. Breon is a former Classic Physique Olympia, two-time Olympia,
yes,
and one-time Arnold Classic champion, right?
Yes, let's make sure we put that one in there too, because we're here at the Arnold again.
That's right.
To do it again. I'm, just very excited, blessed, very fortunate to be here to do this, and very fortunate to be here to look like the way I am in doing this.
Yeah. Again, I've been watching you on social media, like we always do, and you're never afraid to show your physique, but you look fantastic, Breon. I mean, you're in great condition, you're full, and you're hard. So, how do you feel going into this contest?
Fantastic. I feel amazing. What up, Matt? What up, brother? I feel amazing. I feel like this is going to be my best look yet. I've really done some different things this year with Chris, and brought in some new counsel as well. And we're going to do the damn thing. Yeah, okay. We're only going for this win. We really want this bad.
Yeah. So what was the game plan after the Olympia? What did you think you need to work on?
Posing, and just overall development in the keeping the legs full.
Okay.
Yeah, posing and keeping the legs full. The legs are there. We just needed to do certain things to just keep them there, and not really, grow them or develop them even more. But
Chris, come on in. You got
my Brown.
Chris, the real deal Cormier here. Chris,
see how much he take care of me?
Yeah, yeah.
Big brother, man.
That's service there.
Big brother. Right on.
Chris, right. Breon was saying you guys had to work on a few other things since the Olympia. Oh, yeah. What was the game plan?
Just try to make sure you get the proper massage, the deep tissue massage, and make sure the muscle bellies are all there as it's been in many of the years, and just took off took off running when you got there to the house, and we pushed it hard. We had some nice days of training, and we were watching a few movies together, bodybuilding movies, and pointing out different stuff, keeping them hyped up, mental therapy, physical therapy, training therapy,
all the therapy,
everything like that. So. Yeah, just keeping them hyped up, and right when we were traveling here, we were just like stunned. We were like, oh man, we was having a good time in this camp. We was having a really good time, and it's been a pleasure working with him because giving it all he's got. And man, I'm just looking for a really good show. I know Terrence is going to be a tough character, and I know Eris and Dino, everybody's going to be tough.
Great lineup.
Yeah, it's the Olympia point too, but it's we've beaten everybody here before, so we're trying to do it again, and that's what a champion should be thinking like, Yeah.
Now, Breon's got to make that weight. He's got a lot of muscle. Is that a problem with, getting that fullness with this conditioning?
It can always be a problem with anybody because they're only giving us 24 hours to get back up to where you're comfortable with. Yeah. I think we're in a good spot here. We can get a little bit more in there, but I think we're close, and we're itching close to that area now. So once you get out of here, he can get another burger in him. I mean, I'm not a burger, another steak or something like that, and get a little pump going, and be on stage at least by about 1 o'clock tomorrow, I would think. Yeah.
And the posing has been better this time, huh?
Yeah, we worked that hard, man. We did like a session of 30 minutes straight last night, even. So yeah, we ready.
Posing was out of this world this time around. Brother, I'm going to be up there, the best condition, having the best posing conditioning up there by far, for sure. I am 100% confident in it because we worked it.
Whatever the judges want to see, we ready to show.
Yeah,
we worked it.
Yeah. Well, Breon, you're always one of my favorite competitors. I love your confidence, great physique, and you got the real deal in your corner, so you can't go wrong.
Yeah. Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate you. Yeah, okay. And the real deal.
Oh yeah,
my big brother. He's the man.
For Chris, the real deal Cormier, and Breon Ansley, this is John Hansen at the meet and greet at the Arnold 2022. All right, we're at the meet and greet at the 2022 Arnold Classic. I'm here with Jarishna Ayla, one of the top competitors in the wellness division. How you feeling?
Oh my God, I feel amazing. This is my first time competing here at the Arnold.
Oh, the first time, yeah?
Yeah, and it's the inaugural wellness show, so
Yeah.
yeah, more than excited. Can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah. Now, the wellness division is really taken off, and you seem like you're one of the superstars in the division. Everybody loves you.
Oh.
You're one of the top people, I think. What do you think?
Thank you so much. Always the people for the support, I love. I competed right now for 10 years. I started in bikini, so the people know me. It's long time, competing, waiting for that moment. And wellness is finally here, so I'm so glad to be here in the first ever wellness show at the Arnold.
Yeah.
And I hope win that show. So yeah, excited, more than excited.
Now, when you were doing bikini, were you hoping for a division like this for wellness? Do you like this better?
Always waiting for that category, because when I compete in bikini, I'm not training my legs. I just doing cardio, and I love training. So yeah, I think I'm waiting for this time for long years, and now finally it's here, the moment.
Now, you were one of the favorites at the Olympia last year, but you didn't place as well as you wanted to. What improvements have you made for this one, for the Arnold?
I think I put too many pressure when I compete at the Olympia.
Too much stress?
Yeah, because the expectation, the people's expectation, and this don't help me too much. But I improved a lot until Olympia, so I can wait to show to all my fans, to all my followers, my new package.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm so excited.
So you have a better mindset this time?
Yeah, of course.
stress,
I not put pressure. I just enjoy every day of this prep, so I feel better now.
Yeah, you were one of the favorites, so that's expected. That happens sometimes.
Yeah. I just, I'm ready for enjoy and show my best on the stage.
You got a lot of fans out there, Jarishna, so I think they're all going to be looking for you.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy because that, without the love of my fans, I probably not doing that. So thank you so much for the support, for the love, for always motivating me every day. This is for you guys.
All right. All right, we wish you the best of luck, Jarishna.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you. Good to see you.
This is John Hansen at the meet and greet at the Arnold Classic with Jarishna Ayla, one of the top wellness competitors. All right, this is John Hansen at the 2022 Arnold Classic meet and greet. I'm here with the biggest winner of all the pro shows, 31 shows, Ashley Kaltwasser, who is entering the bikini competition. How you feeling, Ashley?
Oh, I am feeling nervous, excited, tired.
You're nervous? I never saw you nervous.
Oh, yeah. Big shows like this, I do get nervous.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure in these big shows, A lot of eyes watching you, a lot of expectations you feel like you have to meet, but it's all part of the game, But I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm in my home state of Ohio.
Oh, it is your home state? Okay.
Yes, Akron, Ohio, born and raised. But this is like one of the shows that started it all for me, so I go way back with the Arnold Classic.
Okay. So you got third at the Olympia last year, which was a really good placing. How'd you feel about that?
I felt fantastic. It gets harder and harder every single year.
Yeah.
The competition gets tougher and tougher and tougher. And I made a big jump last year from the previous year. So I went up in quite a few placings. So hopefully I can do that again this year. But I was really satisfied.
Great. Yeah. I think we all were. I mean, you have a lot of big fans out there, and we all like your social media postings.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Show a lot of personality.
I try because I feel like sometimes fitness can get a little boring. I think people try a little too hard to come across as hardcore. And I'm working hard in the gym, eating fish and asparagus, and I'm so tough. But you know what? It's hard, right? But it's also fun, right? You can have a lot of fun with it. You don't have to be so, hardcore all the time.
Yeah, they take themselves seriously a lot.
Yeah, fitness people take themselves way too seriously.
Yeah. Now, have you done any other shows from the Olympia to the Arnold?
Oh, yeah. I just competed last month in the first show of the year that popped up on the pro list, and it was the Legends Classic in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I won it, so that was a great start to the year.
Awesome. So how are you feeling about this show compared to the Arnold? To the Olympia?
Well, they're both really hard shows, difficult, because the best of the best is competing. The difference between Arnold and Olympia is the number of competitors is much lower, but that doesn't mean it's easier. It's because they're more picky about who gets into the show. So the competition is very, very fierce. All the competitors deserve to be on stage. It's going to be a tough one, and it's going to be close, I'm sure. But we'll see what happens.
All right. We're hoping for number 32.
Oh, that would be awesome. I would like that a lot.
All right. Ashley Kaltwasser, we wish you the best of luck in the bikini division. And we are at the Arnold Classic meet and greet. We're out. All right, this is John Hansen at the Arnold 2022 meet and greet. I'm here with Samson Dauda, and you're doing your first Arnold, Samson.
Yes, this is my first one, and I couldn't be more excited to be here. I'm really looking forward to this, and you know what? Hell, this is, especially with the Arnold's back in full force now, it couldn't be a better one to come back to. So, I'm really excited to get this going. 100%.
Now, you had a really good end of the year last year after the Olympia was over. You did quite a few shows. You won the, which one did you win?
EVLS Prague.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know what? I really wanted to make sure that I was in the 2020 Olympia stage, And so I've been, the 2022 Olympia stage, and I've I'm going to do as much shows. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure I qualify for that. So as soon as we had our first show in Arnold, UK back in September, it was like, look, all the shows that was in our way, just hit everyone and, just see if you can't win one, go on points, and then eventually, we got to EVLS Prague and we finally won that, and it was like, all right, now this is exciting. Now we're good. We got it, And then coming off that, it was like, okay, we're going to take the year off and focus on Olympia this year.
Okay.
And, my coach said to me, you know what, why don't you put in for the Arnold? And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I get accepted. And he's like, come on, man. I think you will.
Yeah, so you're a pro winner.
And we put in for it. And he was like, you got it. And I was like, oh my God, that's a dream come true for me. So this for me is like, this is what I've been dreaming to be for a long time.
Now, you didn't have a lot of time between that show that you won and the Arnold, so were you able to make any improvements? How did you?
I'm going to let you guys be the judge of it this weekend. So you tell me how much improvement I make. So
I've seen some pictures. You're looking fantastic.
Hopefully that's the package we want to bring on stage, something that, bodybuilders haven't seen since the 90s, and early 2000s. So for me, I want to bring back that look because for me, that's part of bodybuilding that really inspired me to join the sport and do the sport. So I really wanted to sort of represent that. And I'm hoping that, especially in a stage like the Arnold, which really embodies that aesthetic look, I'm hoping that we can get to bring that back on stage this year. And a lot of people can look at that and get a flashback to those times and say, oh man, we haven't seen that in a long time. And that's what I'm really hoping for. It comes out this weekend.
Yeah, I'm all for that. So the not only the size but the aesthetics and the conditioning too.
So really want to focus on that, and not just not just be a mass monster, not just be big. You want to have enough size to stand next to the other bigger guys, but at the same time, you want to keep that true aesthetic look and really bring that small waistline, hitting the vacuum on stage, all that. You really want to bring that back. So that's what my dream is, and that's what my idea was to kind of bring to the stage. So I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. So you could be the dark horse in the show that no one's expecting. This could be the one.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. I know I'm all-time best. I know I've worked so hard just to get to this point. And this weekend I just got to see if it's enough. And it definitely be a testimony to see if we can transform our physique so much from the last show back in November to this time. So we get to see that this weekend. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I can tell you're excited. I'm excited for you.
Thank you very much. And this is surreal for me. So hopefully, I want to make sure that I'm contending in this show and not just there to fill in the numbers and really be a force to be reckoned with in it. And hopefully that's what we get to see tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I think you're going to be the future of the sport, Samson. We're all looking forward to seeing you on stage tomorrow.
Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, for Samson Dauda, this is John Hansen at the Arnold Classic meet and greet. All right, with the Arnold 2022 meet and greet, I'm with Ramon Queiroz. Okay. And you are the new star in the Classic Physique division. You got fourth place at the Olympia last year. How you feeling?
Me sinto muito feliz e é para minha satisfação imensa estar aqui no Arnold, representando o meu país e também representando a minha família que está no Acre e representando todo mundo que acreditou na gente.
So he literally said, "It's an honor to be here. He's so happy. He's representing his own place, Acre, in Brazil, and with his family around here. So he's very happy and excited to be here."
Okay. Now, last year at the Olympia, I heard that you got there late. You were like there the last day right before the show, right? And you were eating.
Yes.
So now you're more prepared. You got here earlier, right?
Você está mais preparado que você chegou aqui mais cedo?
Sim, eu tive mais tempo para poder fazer tudo com mais calma. Já vinha me dedicando faz tempo também para o Arnold. A gente apertou muito na dieta, apertamos muito no treino. Tivemos uma resposta muito boa e vocês vão ver uma resposta muito foda mais ainda no palco amanhã.
So he literally mentioned this time he had more time to prep. It was always a dream for him to be here for the Arnolds. So he worked very hard. He pushed his diet to the limit. He feels the best. And tomorrow he'll be able to show what you work on. That's the best he ever looked.
You're in better condition for this than the Arnold, or than the Olympia, yeah.
Thanks, Breon.
Yeah, he said, he's in better condition. I've seen as well. I work. We work with the Cito. Cito is a good friend of mine. Ramon looks twice as better than he was at the Olympia. He's a new guy, so believe me, you'll surprise a lot of people tomorrow.
I've seen the pictures too. That's what I was asking. He looks much leaner, right?
Ele disse que já viu as fotos e está muito impressionante.
Ah, obrigado, meu amigo. Muito obrigado. Thanks, bro.
This is the way Ramon is. He's a very humble person. He's learning English now. I'm sure until the Olympia, you'll be speaking English for sure. And tomorrow, you'll shock a lot of people. I'm telling you, tomorrow will be a surprise. Okay. You know, he knows he goes against good guys, Rough Diesel, Breon, Urs, and everyone. But Ramon wants to ballot it out for the title. I'm sure he's going to look good tomorrow. Yeah. Absolutely, he's going to shock the world.
And he's got a lot of family and friends in Brazil that are really pulling for him, right?
Você tem muitos fãs lá no Brasil que estão excitados para puxar você. Então, fala aí.
Cara, o carinho dos fãs é como se fosse um pré-treino para mim, então me sinto cada vez mais forte quando eles falam mais meu nome, quando eles torcem mais por mim. E é isso, e é por eles também que eu vou estar representando lá o nosso Brasil.
The fans cheering so much for him. It's like a pre-training for Ramon. He feels excited. He wants to work even harder because he feels blessed to have all the people, Dome Country people pushing for him. So tomorrow is a big day.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing the new Ramon on stage, and I think you're going to be one of the rising stars of the sport.
Você vai ser uma das maiores estrelas no esporte.
Pô, isso é muito bom de se ouvir. E a gente trabalhou para isso também. Obrigado.
He said it's so good to hear that, and you work so hard to make that happen. So he thank everyone so much.
All right, can't wait to see it. Good luck to you, Ramon.
Thanks,
bro. All right, brother. Take care. All right, this is John Hansen at the Arnold Classic meet and greet. I'm here with Big Steve Kuclo, who is coming back to the Arnold. How you feeling, Steve?
Man, I'm excited to be here. You know, after last year, that third place stung a little bit, and I'm coming back for redemption. I want to win.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because the Arnold was just last September. It doesn't even seem like a year ago, right?
6 months ago, feels like it. You know, just a short prep. You know, for this one, it's like we just got done prepping for the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a sting a little bit, right? Because they had you and Nick out for the top two, and then at the last minute you got into third.
Yeah, you know what? If anything, it really lit a fire under my ass to just lay it all out, be all in on what we're doing this year, and I took a lot of notes from last year, what I needed to do to improve. I came in, I played a little more size last year. I was about 290. Wow. This year I'm about 280, and it's just a really crisp, good look, and I'm really happy with what we brought.
Yeah, I thought you looked great last year, and a lot of people were, really praising you for how you looked, and you were right up there. And even with that other show in Texas, we thought you were going to do that one too. So.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think it's every show it's a continual learning process with your body, and things change. You get older. But I'm excited to get on stage this year and kind of bring something new. Yeah. Kind of a redemption year,
Yeah. Usually that's what happens after the bad losses. That's when you have your best condition, right?
Absolutely. Like I said, it lit that fire, and a lot of changes in life and things have really come around for the best.
Okay. Great. You got your family here supporting you?
Always. Got my girl, got my family. We're all here having I got 15 friends just flew in from Dallas, so we bring a whole crew when I get on stage. Yeah. So it's the support system that I have is really what has made my career as long as it has, and I think attributed a lot to my success.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Steve, I won't keep you. I know you're busy.
Hey, appreciate it.
Look forward to seeing you on stage tomorrow.
Absolutely, we're ready. Appreciate RX Muscle. You guys are awesome.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
All right, we're at the Arnold 2022 meet and greet. I'm here with Terrence Ruffin, the reigning champ from the Arnold Classic. How you feeling, Terrence?
I feel amazing. I'm happy that the Expo's back. The fans get to talk to us. Mm-hmm. I'm just grateful for being able to have a show back to normal. Yeah.
Well, I've seen a couple pictures of you lately on social media. You looked unbelievable.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Prep was a little weird. COVID in January.
Did you get it?
Yeah. So we beat that. It took a couple weeks to beat that, and then prep started a little weird, but we pulled it off. Yeah.
You look like you're thicker and bigger. Is that what happened?
That's what it looks like for sure. Yeah. Well, that's what it looks like. I'm happy with the progress. Yeah.
Yeah, you're having a great time right now. I mean, a great year. You win the Arnold, and now you got second at the Olympia. So you really got the momentum going for you, though.
Yeah. It's been a great couple years, honestly. It's just, I've been doing this almost a decade now. Actually, I've been doing it a decade now, and it's great for things to start kind of paying off. Yeah.
This is going to be a great lineup, too, because we got number 2, 3, 4, and 5 from the Olympia all coming back for the Arnold.
Yeah, they raise the prize money, so we show up. They show us respect, we show them respect. That's the way it should work.
Yeah. So what do you got planned for the posing? Can you give us any hints?
Of course. I mean, I can tell you the song. That doesn't mean they're gonna know what I'm gonna do with it. But Lloyd, Blinding Lights. It's a really nice song.
Is that a recent song?
It is a newer song, but it's a slower song. Something a little bit different than what I'm used to doing.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Not bringing back the 80s?
Not quite. The closest thing I did to that was the Final Countdown remix. Yeah, I love that. That was great. Yeah.
All right, Terrence. So I know it's been a long day. We wish you the best of luck, and wish you the best of luck this year at the Arnold Classic.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, buddy. For Terrence Ruffin, the reigning Arnold Classic champion, we're at the.
It's all good.
For Terrence Ruffin, this is John Hansen at the Arnold Classic meet and greet.
Yes, sir.